So Leicester City have won the Community Shield after Kelechi Iheanacho came off the bench to score from the penalty spot late on. And the FA Cup winners have beaten the Premier League champions. Jack Grealish made his debut for City, but it's Leicester's day. Let's hear from Harvey Barnes then, one of the celebrating Leicester players. He's with Gabriel Clark.
Obviously this is the first competitive game I've been playing in, and of course with all the fans back in, to be at Wembley as the first one, is special. So no, feeling really good and just look forward to the season now. Well done. Cheers, thank you.
That's the shield they are about to pick up, Leicester City. Let's talk to Ian and Roy, who haven't heard from yet, about the penalty decision itself. I don't think anybody would dispute it's a foul from Nathan Ake, Ian. But it's interesting that Paul Tierney has played advantage, clearly, because the shots come in.
Yeah, he has, and Nathan Ake, like Lee Dixon was saying, he's got to be aware that he's needed there. He looked like he was on his heels. And to be fair, Kelechi's been very sharp. He's come on, he's very sharp, and he's caught him, and it's a poor foul from him. And I'm thinking the goalkeeper, goalie, he's there. Maybe the power's just beating, but there's a definite pen for sure.
Oh, it's a penalty, and again, Ake, I think he's another one of these defenders that gets bored. He just switches off for that split second, and credit to Iheanacho. Just, again, talk about strikers putting the ball in the back net, but closing people down, winning the penalty, and keeper got his hand to it, but just too much power.
Yeah.
You look at Nathan Ake, we were saying it while we were watching the game, he's fourth choice really, isn't he? The Laporte, Diaz, of course, was brilliant last season, and John Stones. So from his point of view, Ake, on a stage like this, when he needed to impress his manager, that couldn't come at the worst moments.
It's important to impress your manager. When you've been given a chance, you've got to impress. First thing I would say is he wasn't ready for that ball. He didn't actually want the ball, and when you're playing in a Pep side, you've got to want the ball. And then to have a bad touch and be closed down the way that he did is definitely a penalty.
And when I look at Ake today, these are important opportunities for these players, because the manager is doubting you, and it just confirms to Pep today that this guy is probably just a bit short for us.
Yeah, and Pep said this week, actually, those who want to play regularly, who don't think they're going to for Manchester City, need to find themselves a new club before the end of the month.
Yeah, when you make mistakes like that, it just confirms what the manager's thinking about you.
Ian, we're talking about regular winners now. Kudos to Leicester City.
Yeah.
Since 2016, league title, FA Cup, Community Shield. These are regular trophy winners now in the second half of the decade.
Yeah, well, the way that club's run from management, the management, the owners, the manager, the players, the recruitment, what they're doing, they're on the right track, Leicester. They do it all right. They buy and sell. They buy the players, they sell them for great money, they bring in great players, their recruitment's brilliant, and they're getting all the rewards that you get from doing the business right.
Yeah, it's fantastic the way that the club's run, and when you look at the owners in the FA Cup and you've seen him in the stands today, so happy. It's a pity he couldn't be down here lifting it with them.
Like he was last time. Kasper Schmeichel's had it all at Wembley in the last month, hasn't he? The devastation of losing to England in the Euro semi-finals with Denmark. But sandwiched in between that, of course, the win in the FA Cup, and now the Community Shield win as well, which sets them up for the start of the new season, where they look already in nice shape as they lift the shield down below us. They look in good shape, don't they, Leicester, going into the season?
Yeah, they do. And we spoke about the strength and depth at Man City. You look at Leicester today, the players they have coming off the bench, okay, they've got lads injured, but it's another signal that I suppose Leicester is sending out to people that we are a big competing near the top of the table, without a doubt.
Here to stay, I believe. They've done it twice now. They've just missed out in the Champions League.
With the group of players, from what I looked at over the last few years, I get the impression they've got some brilliant, solid senior players who are leading by example. Schmeichel there, Vardy, these boys, Johnny Evans, I've worked with Johnny, really good pros, and they're setting an example for, so when new people come to the club, they help them settle in, and they've gotten, again, a very, really good habit of winning football matches.
Absolutely. So it's another red letter day for Leicester City. From Manchester City, they've got plenty of